Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 5th of January 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for Bitcoin, that is BTCUSD. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction in more detail. But before getting into the video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're confident and comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be in line. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So, Bitcoin has been on a large uptrend, pretty much starting since 2023. We did have this correction here in mid-2024. However, we see that this doesn't impede with the overarching uptrend here. And MACD has been with us throughout the whole way. RSI is confirming this upwards price action as well, so we have confirmation there. Volume has been declining throughout this uptrend, but it did increase here. It did start to pick up, so again, and it declined during the correction, so that's actually quite encouraging, and we're hoping that this month is positive for Bitcoin, especially with the formal entry of President-elect Donald Trump, who obviously comes with a very positive view for crypto in general. So Bitcoin should definitely benefit during Trump's presidency. Now, that's what we get from the monthly charts. Let's move over to the weekly charts so that we can see this correction in more detail. We did have this huge upward breakout again. Now we are at kind of a crossroads. If this does cross the resistance here, we have a target for the next resistance. We can confidently say that price should go up to 108,000, around 108,000 if it does break this immediate resistance. However, if it does go below, then we have a very, again, kind of iffy boundary. And then some more clear boundaries will have to be set, but as you can see, going back in history, this is like, from this point onwards, this has pretty much been the highest Bitcoin has ever been. So we're going to have to go into smaller and smaller time frames to find resistances and kind of blockades to see parts where price may face some support or resistance. But yeah, this is kind of where we stand on the weekly charts. MACD positive, RSI is bullish, generally bullish, however, obviously it has declined in line with price these past few weeks. Again, now let's move to the daily charts. Here we can see, longer uptrend. We can see this kind of correction in much more detail. We see as it goes up, we had a huge run up, then Bitcoin declined quite heavily, and we see we are on an upwards correction back to the trend. Again, MACD has just crossed over this on the last day, giving us a bullish signal. If we have a little bit more confirmation, we should have a bullish move here, and we can see some dojis are forming, and that's, again, it's sort of in an indecisive phase, which is why we need a strong breakout on high volume to confirm where this is going. Since MACD has been bearish for a long while, and this is when we're starting to see a now return to the overarching bullish trend. And similarly, RSI as well. Once we do see, but again, RSI is not a leading indicator, so it'll catch up to price, and we'll use it more for confirmation. As of now, it's definitely negative, kind of in line with what we're seeing here as well. Yeah, that's what we get from the daily charts. Moving on to here, same as last week, we will buy when it crosses 99,887 and sell when it falls below, Bitcoin falls below 89,886 with a target of 2.5%, target trailing stop loss of 1.25%. If neither are hit, then we will close on Friday. The weekly and monthly trend are up. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.